Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? Okay, so we're gonna chat while I roll my hair. I was just basically thinking, like I'm always doing, and I was just thinking, like, with learning, there's something new that you learn every day. I took it even farther and I was like, what is something new that I learned about myself today? I would probably say I didn't learn it today, but I learned recently that I have a bit of a control problem, and I can also be very passive. Um this is definitely not like a new development that I just like came up with today. But I was just it was just but it just highlighted to me today because I was just, girl, what are you trying to say? Today something basically happened that made me think like, oh, you have a control thing. So today, I went to work, and it's this thing that I usually do at work all the time and when I'm there. So when I'm at work and when I'm there, it's like a certain thing that I do all the time. Like I'm the designated person to do it when I'm there. I guess this can go hand in hand of how uncomfortable I can get when my routine is like thrown off. So I go to work, I get there, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm finna do this today because this is what I do every day. Like that's my train of thought. And when I get there, it was already people there like an hour before I got there. So people were already at work. And one of my managers was like, um, yeah, it's already handled. Somebody else is doing what you're gonna do. So you're gonna do this today instead. And when I tell you, like, of course, I wasn't, like, I didn't say anything about it, but I was just, in my head, I was just like, what? I was like, I took it personal a little bit. I was just like, this is what I usually do. And I'm here, and now you want me to do this instead? And I know it sounds insane and it sounds crazy, but it's really how I was just feeling. Because I was just like, what do you mean? What do you mean I have to do something different? What do you mean I'm not doing my routine thing that I do? What do you mean by that? Like, and it honestly, it did dysregulate me a little bit. And I just had like, and I noticed it. And I was like, Kristen, okay, girl, listen, it's not the end of the world. I had to gather myself for real because, like, it just, it triggered me for some reason very bad. And I was just like, okay, girl, it's not personal. You did nothing wrong. This doesn't say anything about your character. I literally have to coach myself like that. Like, this doesn't say anything about your character. You're not less than because, this person came and is doing your job. What's even crazier is like when I'm not there, somebody else has to do it. So you can't just think like you're the magic person for this, because when you're not here, who gonna do it? Somebody else gotta do it. That's why they say don't take anything personal, especially when it's at work, because at the end of the day, it's just business. So yeah, that happened, and it just made me think like, Kristen, okay, you may have a control thing, and that really wasn't what made me think about the control issue, but it made me think about how uncomfortable I get when things don't go as planned as what I make them in my head. And it got me to thinking about other like situations that happen that kind of dysregulate me a little bit. And another situation happened at work where we had truck, and we usually sort things before we put them out. So I was tasked to like sort a certain section. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be back here, I'm gonna be sorting, and I'm gonna get it done by myself, and it's gonna be done. And it's also could be another thing, like I don't really like to ask for help, and I need to get out of that. That's another thing that I have to unlearn. I have to unlearn that it's not weak to ask for help, and you're not incapable because you ask for help. But anyway, why am I so out of breath? Calm down. Okay, but anyway, I was just yeah, I'm thinking I'm finna sort this, and I'm finna be done, and I'm gonna do it by myself, and I like I don't need any other hands. I don't need no other help. I'm gonna do it by myself. I want to be in full control of how I do this. And like that's how I'm thinking. So my manager, because we had a lot of this section that I was supposed to sort by myself. So my manager was like, okay, Kristen, I'm going to have so and so help you sort. And in my head, I'm like, record scratch? Like, I didn't ask for no help, girl. But like, realistically, her helping me is good, because had I not had that help, I would have been sorting all day. And I didn't mind that. I didn't mind sorting all day. Like, I wanted to be in the back anyway. So I was just like, I'm cool. Like, I don't need any help. But my manager assigned somebody else um to help me. So that was that. And then that also, like, I had to take a step back for a minute and be like, okay, Kristen, it's not personal. It is not the end of the world that somebody is helping you. You don't have to always be in control. This is better for the business. It's efficient for the business. And then to the outcome, the stuff was sorted like before the end of my shift. I felt kind of like, again, like I felt kind of offended that somebody was like helping me. And I need to dig into that. I need to dig deep into that, because I really want to unpack that. Because why do I get so like out of sorts when my routine is thrown off? Like, I'm not really the type of person that's like a go with the flow. Like, lately, I have been pushed. Like, I have been pushed to be like, oh, you gotta go with the flow, because what else you gonna do? Like, I have been pushed to accept that it is what it is and you're not in control of everything. I have been pushed to be uncomfortable in this season that I'm in. And like, I've been pushed to be uneasy. And yeah, like, I think all in all, I don't like being uncomfortable. Like, who does? I don't like things being out of sorts and unlike the norm. Who does? So, yeah, like, yeah. That's what I learned about myself recently. But I could be like very passive, and I feel like it may be a product to how I have grown up, like seeing things, y'all know, like childhood, your culture, all that play into who you become as a person. So, yeah. I've been trying to work on catching myself doing that. Beating around the bush about something, how you really feel, instead of just being like, hey, I feel like this. But yeah, it's a lot of things, a lot of traits that I want to unlearn. And yeah, yeah, I think I just want to be in control a lot of the time, and it just it makes me super duper uncomfortable when I'm not. I want to be able to come to a point where if I can't control it, then I have to be okay with it. Like, if it's out of my hands, then I have to be okay with it. That goes hand in hand with, like, the people pleasing and trying to, like, please everybody and trying to be who everybody wants you to be. Like, and trying to control people's narrative about you. That's one thing. Like, oh, I be trying so hard to control other people's keyword. I be trying so hard to control other people's narrative about me. You know how insane that sounds, like, when you say it out loud? Like, girl, you control the narrative about yourself. About yourself. This is your life, girl. You gotta live it and you gotta be okay with it. And this is cute. It's like a cute style. You gotta be okay with yourself at the end of the day, because it's you and you. You are at the root of every relationship that you have. It starts with you. It starts with you, boo. So, yeah. Yeah. A lot of learning, a lot of growing to do. And I gotta stop thinking like, oh, I should have learned this by now. Like, girl, you're still young. And even if I wasn't young, it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to get it right. So don't think you're too late. It's always room for growth and room for learning. So don't ever think you're too late on the learning train, because the learning train never stops. Choo choo. The learning train never stops, boo. The learning train don't stop when you graduate high school. The learning train don't stop when you graduate college. The learning train don't stop when you have kids, when you get married. It don't stop. It keep going until you take your last breath. And I don't even know who's to say it don't keep going after that. Like, it's so much we don't know and so much we don't understand. It's just like, wow. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But I finished just in time. So yes, this is my roller set, my little flexi rod set that I do, and I get some cute curls in the end. So yeah, thank y'all for watching this video, and tell me in the comments, what is something that you recently learned about yourself? I'm curious to know. All right, bye.